What if we found games that are really good, that are not on the front page? This is what we are trying to solve. Welcome back to the third part of the Underrated series. This is the third part of the Underrated series. Be sure to watch the other parts. With that being said, let's check on why this game is very great and underrated. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell before we get into it. The game normally has 30-50 players, which is pretty good for a game that hasn't had a major update. This also used to be really popular in 2020 to 2021 due to many YouTubers playing it. Anyway, the description of this game says this. With that being said, let's go to the game. This game doesn't really have a menu, but you have to pick as 3 types of zombies. Each one has their pros and cons that make it good. Firstly, the walker is your average zombie that can deal damage. The crawler has more speed, but can't really jump much and lower hitbox. And then lastly, the dynamite is maybe the best class since it has a dynamite. Let's just pick walker for now. Looks like we are in the city map. Let me show you how the walker works. This guy is pretty good. Okay, so firstly, you jump around to not get shot, and dodge the bullets. Let's spawn as crawler. Okay, so now this is a good time to talk about survivors, since no one is here. You become a survivor after the round ends. Hopefully I don't die here.
Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted.
Stop running. Okay, jokes aside, maybe they have full HPH. And good at dodging attacks. But let's just see.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
Let's take a break and find them. Luckily, the crawler has more speed than the other zombies. Maybe they up here. They usually in this street since this is a very good map. So many spots to camp and to find guns. Let's go to spawn since they said dynamite moment. This is how the ending text looks like. Time to talk about the maps in this game. There are 7 maps in this game and we decide 3 maps to choose from. Now, I cover all the maps in this video, so I'm going to show you few maps in this video. I choose Shipyard. We get to choose our loadout when we spawn in the game. You should always pick wisely when choosing. Normally, typically choose bat, water, medkit. Firstly, we need to watch out for zombies. Secondly, you should always choose melee as your weapon. I got one of the best weapons in this game. You will see why later. Let's check what's inside the ship. Building. Normally, this building is good for early game hideouts since it has weapons and food. You can turn on the building's lights using the power switch. Forgot to mention, but there's a gun spawn right beside the switch. There's also a pretty good sniper here too. This place is a good spot to camp since only player zombies can come up here. The glass is also breakable. I'm leaving the sniper so other players can get it. There's also a gun spawn in this truck too.
Nice.
What that sound? Okay, for now I'm going to show the gun spawns in this map to help you win. I'ma go to the house later. For this one, you need to jump over the boxes. Another thing I didn't mention is the fact that you get limited inventory. You can add more with Robux, but I'm not going to do that. Nice zombie spawn. The RPG only has 2 shots, so I'm going to drop it. And would you look at that? We got the Chris Vector. You should always conserve your ammo for later use in case. I'm killing the dynamites since they are dangerous. This yellow crane is also good for camping. Inside is another sniper and some food. You should always find food to not starve and be hungry. The yellow bar represents your food. The green bar represents your health. I'm going to the rooftop to camp. This would be a perfect time to show how the flare works, since it needs a horde. The zombies follow the flare, which is good for escaping and controlling.
Yeah, boy.
Unfortunately, footage broke, so I'ma add another footage of me being human. I died in the end, sadly. Don't have an outro, but this will do.